That New Year's resolution to finally lose the weight, gone by February? That dream of writing a book, still just a dream? That promise to finally get your finances in order? Yeah, it's frustrating, isn't it? You start with such fire, such passion, but then life gets in the way. You hit a roadblock, you get discouraged, and you tell yourself, maybe next year. But here's the thing. It's not you, it's not that you're lazy or undisciplined or not cut out for success. It's that you've been using a broken system. Here at Elite Elevation, we have been obsessed with cracking the code on success. We've studied the habits of high achievers, reverse-engineered many success stories, and dug deep into the science of achievement. And today, we're going to share with you the exact framework that Olympic athletes and Fortune 500 CEOs use to crush their goals. No fluff, just actionable strategies that work. You've heard of SMART goals, right? Specific, measurable, achievable, realistic, and timely. This is great, but we can take it even a level higher. Your goals need to light you up, to connect with your deepest desires and motivations. That's where clear goals come in. CLEAR stands for contextual, lifestyle aligned, emotion driven, actionable, and reward backed. Let's break it down. So contextual means your goal fits into your life right now. It's not about some idealized future version of yourself, but about who you are today and what you're truly capable of achieving. For lifestyle aligned, this means your goal doesn't require you to become someone you're not. It works with your existing habits and routines, making it sustainable in the long run. Then, emotion-driven is key. Why does this goal matter to you? What are the deep-seated emotions driving you towards it? When you connect with the why behind your goal, you tap into an unstoppable force. Next up is actionable, which means your goal is broken down into clear, concrete steps. No more vague aspirations, just specific actions you can take today to move closer to your desired outcome. And finally, reward-backed. How will you reward yourself for hitting milestones along the way? This doesn't have to be anything big or expensive, but it needs to be something you genuinely look forward to. A clear goal would be, save $10,000 in the next 6 months by cutting back on unnecessary expenses like takeout and coffee to go enjoy a vacation. And the best part? Research published in the Journal of Applied Psychology found that people who set clear goals are 3 times more likely to achieve them compared to those who use traditional goal-setting methods. 3 times. Visualization. It's a powerful tool used by top performers in every field, from Olympic athletes to Fortune 500 CEOs. Sadly, most people are visualizing all wrong. They focus on the outcome, on the end result. They picture themselves crossing the finish line, holding up the trophy, sitting at the top of the company. But the problem is, visualizing the outcome can actually make you less likely to achieve it, because it tricks your brain into thinking you've already achieved the goal without considering all the work you have to put in. It's like your brain says, we're already here, but we don't know how we got here. Now let us show you the right way to visualize. Focus on the process, not the outcome. Instead of picturing yourself holding that gold medal, visualize yourself training every single day. Feel the sweat dripping down your face, the burn in your muscles, the unwavering focus in your mind. Imagine yourself waking up early, hitting the gym, sticking to your nutrition plan, pushing through the pain, and never giving up. Visualize clearing off and mastering all major projects, or building up your skill set to manage a high-performance team. When you visualize the process, you're essentially creating a mental rehearsal, priming your neural pathways for action. Harvard research has shown that mental practice can be almost as effective as physical practice in improving performance. When you repeatedly visualize yourself taking the necessary actions, you're strengthening the neural connections associated with those actions, making it more likely that you'll actually follow through. So, if you want to write a best-selling novel, don't just visualize yourself signing copies at a book launch. Visualize yourself sitting down every single day and writing. Feel your fingers flying across the keyboard, the words flowing effortlessly from your mind, the satisfaction of completing another page, another chapter, another milestone. If you're enjoying the content and information so far, give it a like to help others learn about these tips so they can start making progress to their goals. We all have big dreams, audacious goals that set our souls on fire. Sometimes those big goals can feel overwhelming, even paralyzing. We get caught up in the enormity of the task ahead and lose sight of the small, consistent actions that will ultimately lead to success. That's where the 1% daily action rule comes in. It's the perfect combination of James Clear's atomic habits philosophy and strategic goal setting. The idea is simple. Break down your big, audacious goal into tiny, almost ridiculously achievable daily actions. If you improve something by just 1% each day, you'll be far better by the end of the year. That's the power of compounding small, consistent actions over time. Let's say you have a goal to become certified in a particular area of expertise. Instead of getting overwhelmed by the thought of studying an entire syllabus or cramming all that knowledge in your brain one time, focus on one subsection a day. That's it, one subsection. You can do that in about an hour or so depending on the amount of context to cover. But when you do that every single day, guess what? You'll eventually cover all sections in the area you want to master and be closer to being certified. The same principle applies to any goal. Want to run a marathon? Start by running just 1 mile a day. Gradually increase your mileage over time, and before you know it, you'll be crossing that finish line. The 1% daily action rule is all about building momentum. When you focus on taking small, consistent actions, you create a sense of progress, which fuels your motivation and makes it easier to stick with your goals over the long haul. Let's face it, we all love the idea of achieving our goals, but when it comes to actually putting in the work, it's a different story. We procrastinate, we make excuses, we get sidetracked by shiny objects. That's why accountability is so crucial. It's the secret sauce that separates those who dream from those who achieve. But here's the thing, most accountability strategies are too soft, too forgiving. We tell a friend about our goal, hoping their vague encouragement will magically transform us into productivity machines. We hire a coach, but then we avoid their calls and make excuses for not doing the work. If you want to supercharge your accountability, you need to up the pressure. You need to introduce a level of discomfort, even pain, that will make you think twice before hitting the snooze button or scrolling through Instagram instead of working on your goals. This would be based on the principle of loss aversion, which states that we're more motivated to avoid pain than we are to gain pleasure. Here's how it works. You identify a goal you're truly committed to achieving. Then one way would be for you to put a significant amount of money on the line. This could be $100, $500, even $1,000. Next, you choose a trusted friend or family member to be your accountability partner. You give them the money and instruct them to take it if you don't achieve your goal by the deadline you set. And here's the kicker. You make a public commitment to your goal. You announce it on social media, you tell your friends or family, you put it out there for the world to see. Now, the stakes are high. Not only are you risking your hard-earned money, but you're also putting your reputation on the line. The thought of losing both is a powerful motivator. A study published in the Journal of Personality and Social Psychology found that people who made a public commitment to their goals were 65% more likely to achieve them, compared to those who kept their goals private. Is this a brutal option? Yes, it is. Is it effective? Absolutely. You're capable of incredible things. You have dreams, ambitions, and a fire within you that's just waiting to be unleashed. Don't let another year go by without taking action. We've given you the tools, the strategies, and the science-backed framework to achieve any goal you set your mind to. Now, it's time to put it all into motion. Ready to make this year your year? Comment down below with your #1 goal you're aiming for. Let's get it out in the open to start taking action so you can elevate to achievement. And welcome to Elite Elevation.